Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the Apokolypse. Today we are taking a special and rarely visited trip down Light Tank Alley with one of my personal favorites, the feisty little American Tier 7 light tank, the T-71. Going down the line towards the T-57, the T-71 is a very quick, very small, very agile little light tank with a punchy 75mm auto-loading gun with a decent damage output and a very fast rate of fire with a relatively quick mag reload of 20 seconds. The T-71 does pump out some damage, especially at the close range, although the accuracy of this gun does make it a legitimate sniper as well, as we will be seeing in this gameplay. In terms of matchmaking, the match we're in is actually fairly kind for the T-71. We are bottom of the tier, but we are a scout tank, so we should be expecting this. The T-71 can actually get matches of up to tier 10. Here we found our first contact. That's actually a T-21. That's the medium tank that is the tier 6 in the same line as this one that we're driving right now. Smaller gun, less armor, less HP pool. We can eat him for dinner. He's also not an autoloader, so easy foods for the T-71. We're now going to be taking up a position in one of my favorite little camping spots for scout tanks on this map. It gives you a good view across into the middle of the map there, as you can see, where that AT-15 is. He's actually not AFK, he's just decided to guard the ridge towards the beach side of the map, and decides to take absolutely no notice whatsoever of me pumping shot after shot into him throughout this match. So that's what we're going to be doing from this point. The T-71 as a scout tank is very focused on supporting its team. It's not one of the smaller, stealthier, more passive scouting tanks that is designed simply to sit in the bush and spot people. The T-71 is much more of a brawler, sniper, multi-purpose utility tank. It thrives in chaos. It does very, very well at getting behind enemy lines and wreaking havoc with any artillery they might have, or the softer tanks. Or even just, softening up the big, heavier tanks like that AT-15 that we brought down to 75 health. The T-71 isn't very good in flat-out combat unless you are facing a tank destroyer or a bigger, heavier tank. It doesn't do very well against mediums because it relies on its agility to stay alive. Its armor is very, very thin, and while it is small and fast, it tops out at 60 kilometers an hour. It isn't fast enough to outmaneuver some of those faster, lighter mediums. I'm looking at you, T-62. But in a match like this, you can dance around quite a lot and put this autoloader to work. So back to the gameplay, we just reloaded our clip. I see a T-34 down there. Even though I don't have ammo up, it's more imposing on him if there are more tanks coming down, and I can use the momentum of our team's push to get down behind this ridge here, which I'm going to try and use to flank the enemy heavies. Because if I can get down behind them, I can start really wreaking some havoc with this autoloader and supporting our friendly heavy tanks on this side. Because as you can see, the enemy is making a very strong push on the west side of the map, down on the beach there, that our guys probably aren't going to be able to hold. And ooh, what's this? An IS-3. Is he looking the other way? Nope, that's the front of an IS-3, and he knows I'm here. Okay, let's back off, back off. We're going to put the agility of this tank to the test here and try and climb over this bridge, staying just out of the way of the gun. And he missed. Okay, we're good. Let's get down, follow this valley away. Hopefully we can use the speed of the tank to get around this corner before he can bring his gun to bear. The ISs don't have very accurate guns. There we go, he's missed again. Okay, we're going to try and come up and around. There's that KV-4 you see on the minimap coming up next to that IS-3. So we're going to try and back him up run rings around that IS-3 and then move on to the base from there. There is an IS-6 up behind us on the ridge, along with possibly some other crap. What we should have done is kept using this IS-3 as cover here, but oh, there's a big hit from that IS-6. It's okay though, because our KV-4 has come in to save the day. And we ran rings around that IS-3. Now, we have officially lost the west side of the map down there on the beach. Those guys made a valiant effort. They actually had a amazing game, particularly the T-34 on our team. Really stellar game holding that point, but there's only so much a couple tanks can do against that many. And the tanks we've got up here, the Ferdinand, the KV-4, admittedly the Centurion's a little faster, but all of these tanks are big, slow heavies, and, you know, the slower TDs like the Ferdy, that don't stand a chance in hell of getting back to our base in order to defend our cap and kill all the enemy team like we'd usually get. So, we are capping the enemy base instead. I'm on the cap, the Centurion's just on the edge of the cap. There's that KV-4 that I'm playing bumper cars with right now. And yeah, that's pretty much game over. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, the old thumbs up always helps me. And as always, watch your 6. I hope to see you next time.